You walk in the room, you have earned your seat there, you have the results, you belong there, and you know it. But still your body tightens, your breath becomes shallow, your shoulders move up close to your ears, your mind starts to sharpen, and your body is really on high alert. Yeah, take a breath. It's important for you to know that this doesn't happen because you're unqualified. It happens because while you were getting qualified, your nervous system did not get the memo. Your nervous system has not updated. So today we're talking about bracing in those rooms that you've already earned and why competence does not automatically mean safety for your body. Okay, let's get something super clear right off the bat here. This is not a confidence issue. This is not a mindset issue. This is not a belief issue. This is a subconscious imprint issue. You are not doing things wrong that this is happening. So I want you to listen without judgment, and I want you just to collect the data, notice what's happening in your body, notice what's happened in your past, and let it be okay. Because we've got solutions, right? Everything that we talk about here can be shifted. Your subconscious mind completely governs your automatic responses. Yep. Like 95% of what you're doing automatically is governed by your subconscious mind. It decides whether or not visibility equals a threat. It does not consult your beautiful resume. It does not update when you intellectually know where you belong. It updates through felt safety. Okay, bracing is a physiological response, and that micro tension in your jaw, that subtle tightness in your chest, that increased tracking, hypervigilant feeling, that response happens even before you are thinking. Yeah, it happens so fast. That's how you know it's subconscious. Okay? And if this were mindset, affirmations would fix it. Listening to another audio would fix it, right? Learning a new tool would fix it. If this were mindset, like I said, affirmations and books and all those things would fix it. And they don't. Because the body is responding to an imprint, a pattern, a program, not your current thought. This is really important. I want to talk about how the imprint forms. We've talked about this a little bit, but early experiences in our life teach the nervous system what visibility means. Okay? And if being seen means that you could be criticized, it could be that other people might be unpredictable, that there are high expectations, or that the people around you might have emotional volatility. Your body tracks that. Your body encodes a rule, and that is that visibility means vigilance. That means when you are seen, that this is the automatic rule, that it's not safe. I know. Isn't our beautiful brain just a spectacular place? It can be very frustrating, but also these patterns can be healed. What's important to know is that these automatic imprints do not dissolve because of logic. They don't dissolve because you say, okay, on Monday, things are going to be different, or this meeting is going to be different. They dissolve through recalibration. That's the work that we do inside coming home. When you walk into a powerful room, right, and you know you are meant to be there, your subconscious mind will look at the markers for threats. I know, the tone shift, the facial expressions, the energy shift that we can all feel, right? You may consciously feel fine, but your subconscious mind, which is influencing your nervous system, is mobilized anyway. It is ready. Now, this is not insecurity. This is not just think better about yourself. This is not just think that you're worthy. This is protection running on an outdated script. So you can think back, if this is touching any nerves for you at all, you can think to certain circumstances in your life when you felt like you had to be on guard. And you may not even have realized that you've been on guard. It may be that you had some sort of volatility in a relationship when you were young, in your home when you were young, with certain friends, or certain things happened very early in school. Most of the imprints that we are operating on happened before we were 8 years old. And it might not be a big T trauma, right? But the body has recorded a pattern that says, if you're going to be seen, then you have to keep your guard up. You have to keep your vigilance up. You have to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. You have to overthink and make sure that you are pre-planning for every possible outcome, because visibility isn't safe. Like somebody comes home and you don't know what kind of mood they're going to be in. You just have to be on your best behavior, try to be the best, try to do the best, try to anticipate everybody's needs so nobody steps out of line, so there's not a blow up. Maybe it doesn't really feel like anything big to your adult mind, but your subconscious mind has been running this story about how you need to protect yourself ever since. Yes, so we're collecting data here, right? We are being calm and we are being kind to ourselves, and we're not judging ourselves because we've not done anything wrong. The subconscious mind hasn't done anything wrong. The subconscious mind is doing its job and keeping you safe. This is how it does it. It tracks everything that we do and helps us come up with the best possible way to stay safe. Not happy, not comfortable, not glowing, not visible, whatever you might be desiring in your life, your subconscious mind is always going to focus on keeping you safe. I know. So let's just pause for a moment, okay? Think of the last time that you entered a high-level space, and maybe for you it was a retreat or a networking event or a team meeting or board of directors or something like that. Notice what your shoulders did. Notice what your breath did. Notice what happened in your stomach. Did your body soften? Feel open? Feel excitement? Or did it prepare for something to happen? That preparation is a subconscious memory. That is a subconscious imprint, a subconscious pattern. Okay? So you know that success expands your external world, and it does not automatically expand or update your nervous system. Your internal safety capacity does not update just because you win awards, you get the raises, you get the promotions, you start the business, you reach your next level. Your subconscious mind is still operating on the initial imprints that were set up in your life unless you have done any work to recalibrate them. And this is what it's designed to do. Once again, I don't want to make the subconscious mind the enemy, because it's not, because she is working to keep you safe, and we can make updates with her. We know how to work with her to help her relax and expand your capacity. You can outgrow environments faster than your body outgrows protective strategies, right? You can be ready for the next job, the next promotion. You can be excited for your next level, the next level of clients that you're going to be working with, the next level of stage that you're going to be on. You can be excited. Your heart, your soul, your spirit can be very excited for that. And your subconscious protection is still operating on the old strategies. This is why Really competent women feel tight, feel nervous, feel activated when they're at the top of their game. They've achieved the room. Their subconscious mind is still protecting them against an earlier version of it. It is subtle, but it is real. And this reduces creativity. It reduces spontaneity. It is creating constant micro adjustments. Constantly bracing. Constantly worrying on a subconscious level. I want to say this again. The cost is subtle, but it is real. It means reduced creativity. It means reduced spontaneity, because you got to plan, because that's the way the subconscious likes it. There are these constant micro adjustments, constantly checking in. And this bracing burns energy. You might feel exhausted just because this is the way that you're living, even though you are at the top of your game, succeeding in every way. You may still feel like you're tired, exhausted, worn out, because this bracing has been happening under the surface. And over time, that quiet vigilance, that bracing, can feel like emotional exhaustion. It can feel like burnout. It can feel like you need a sabbatical. And it's not from the workload. You may be just wanting to push yourself a little bit more because you know it's not from the workload, and maybe you think you can push past it, but it's from the protection. Now, a lot of the things that I've mentioned here will even bring about this feeling of imposter syndrome. Lots of women reach this level where they're at the top of their game, best-selling author, selling out all their programs, but still feeling this old programming can make them feel like they have imposter syndrome, because their subconscious mind is not aligned to this place in their life. So this is what the recalibration process looks like, okay? Here's where it becomes really, really precise. Subconscious patterns shift through experiential recalibration, not cognitive reframing. We're not talking about just thinking our way out of this. It is not insight alone. It's not a new technology, a new strategy, a new AI that you can learn to find your way out of this, okay? This happens through nervous system updating. This happens through subconscious recalibration, helping your body recognize the old patterns and neutralizing them, and helping them get online with where you are now and where you want to be. In hypnosis and subconscious work, we access the layer where all the safety rules were introduced, where all of that was encoded, okay? We introduce new experiences of visibility, and we make them register as safe. We help your body recognize visibility as safe. We help your body recognize success is safe. It's a huge internal shifted feeling, right? But it's tiny little recalibrations that happen in your subconscious mind that allow your body to feel safe with your success. Feel safe inside this beautiful life that you built for yourself. The body can learn. The subconscious mind can learn so quickly that you will notice the shift in your body as we are doing the work. That is what is so spectacular about it, okay? When the body learns something new, it reorganizes automatically. These updates happen automatically. You don't have to ask your body or your mind or your subconscious mind to do the upgrade. It happens in the midst of the recalibration. We don't take notes about what needs to happen and then make it happen. We start shifting in your very first session. I know it's spectacular. You don't have to try to relax. You don't have to try to put your shoulders down. You don't have to try to calm your stomach. It will just be relaxed. You don't need to force confidence. You get to be in that room. That's what recalibration does. It updates the rule. Visibility is now safe. Success is now safe. Being on that bigger stage is now safe. Selling out your program at even a bigger level, hiring more team as you need, as you decide, now is safe. Because your subconscious mind is seeing that what you're doing is safe. Because you're not relying on those old patterns anymore. I know, it's really exciting, isn't it? When the bracing dissolves, then something really subtle but profound happens. Your shoulders drop without any instruction. Your breath stabilizes. You stop scanning the room. You still get to have your awareness. You still get to read people. You still get to pay attention to what is happening, but you're doing it from a place of confidence and certainty rather than a place of defense or safety. This is emotional authority. This is more regulated, safer, easier. It's not louder, it's calmer. You've earned the seat. Now your nervous system gets to feel it. If this resonates, you already know what to do. Around this video somewhere is a link or a way to reach me. What we'll do is we'll talk about where you are, all that you've built, everything that you want for yourself. We're going to talk about what your body is doing and how we can get it to recalibrate very quickly so you can step into this inner peace, this inner trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you'll know exactly what to do to allow yourself to grow even further. Yep, because we know you want to grow. We know you want more. You're a visionary. You're designed to want more. And we can help get there together. All right. Be very loving to yourself. Be very kind to yourself. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.